like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Here's your review of AEW Rampage and AEW Dynamite, the week commencing the 2nd of September 2024. So on Rampage, you had Private Party versus the Undisputed versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Really good match, but Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal got the victory. Then you had Mina versus some woman. Mina got the victory. Then you had Stokely and Chris Statlander call out Willow for their match. Then you have grizzled young veterans GYV versus the Outrunners. Grizzled young veterans get the victory. Then you had Nyla Rose versus some woman. Nyla Rose got the victory. Then in the main event of Rampage is Tanosuke Takeshita versus The Beast versus Commander versus Lio Rush. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Takeshita got the victory. Then we go over to Dynamite. So Dynamite starts with Daniel Garcia coming out. He calls out MJF. MJF basically sitting in the crowd in one of the VIP spots. Says he doesn't want to hurt Daniel Garcia, which is why he's not down there. Daniel Garcia says MJF had a hair transplant, he had acne, and he doesn't love AEW. And he gets really deep on MJF. That's what I'd say. MJF then talks about Daniel Garcia's mum, and then Daniel Garcia goes after MJF and gets hit in the head with a bottle. So that's that. Then we have Will Ospreay talking with the conglomeration, teaming up, and Mark Briscoe obviously gets fired up. Then we have our first match, which is Okada versus Kyle Fletcher for the Continental Championship. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Okada got the victory. Then we have Swerve Strickland, whose house, talk about his bit of his history in his childhood, and talks about buying his childhood home. So congratulations to him. See what happens later. Then we have Jamie Hayter versus Robin Renegade. Usually I say Robin Renegade is some woman, but it's actually Robin Renegade. She's been here for a little while, but obviously Jamie Hayter got the victory. Then we have Roderick Strong, said he's not happy with being pinned because his leg was on the rope. And then Hook turns up and says he will give him another title shot then. So we'll see. Then we have John Moxley pull up with Marina. Basically, Marina just beats up everybody. And then John Moxley, he gives props to Darby Allin. But then John Moxley said he wants to talk to Darby Allin about something, which I have no idea what. Then we have Chris Jericho calling out Orange Cassidy. He said Orange Cassidy still owes him $7,000 due to damaging his jacket. So we'll see. And Orange Cassidy tells Brian Keith, if he beats Brian Keith, then he doesn't have to pay Chris Jericho the money, so we'll see who gets paid. Then we have Mariah May versus Nyla Rose. Really good match, but in the end, Mariah May got the victory. Then we have Mercedes Moné come out. She calls out Shida. Shida then calls out Mercedes Moné, and also in their match at All Out, Camille is not allowed at ringside. Then we have Jack Perry calling out Bryan Danielson, and the EVP wants that world title in their grasp, in their stable. Then we have the conglomeration and Will Ospreay versus BCC and Pac. Really good match. Go and watch it. You haven't seen it, but in the end, Claudio Castagnoli got the victory. And then the BCC and Will Ospreay are jumped by the the Elite. Then in the main segment is the contract signing with Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. Swerve Strickland's there, but Hangman Adam Page is not there. He's at Swerve Strickland's childhood house, and he burns it to the ground. Wow.